Hello, my name is Daniel, and I'm here to give my presentation about Bitcoin, the internet money. So, what is Bitcoin? It is a cryptocurrency and an electronic payment system. It was created in 2009 by an unknown person using the alias Satoshi Nakamoto. It is the first decentralized peer-to-peer payment network, and transactions are made with no middlemen, meaning no banks, no central servers, or third-party clearing transactions. It is a consensus network that enables new payment system, and there are no transaction fees and no need to give your real name. So why Bitcoin? Bitcoins can be used to buy merchandise anonymously. In addition, international payments are easy and cheap because Bitcoins are not tied to any country or subject to any regulations. It is like conventional dollars, euros, or yen, which are also traded digitally. Small businesses may like them because, as I mentioned before, there are no credit card fees. So what is a blockchain? The blockchain is the vertebra of the protocol of the glue that holds the network together. It is simply a vast, distributed public ledger of account. It keeps track of every transaction ever made in the network, and all transactions are timestamped and verified by network miners. So how is a blockchain different from a banking ledger? Banks and accounting systems use ledgers to track and timestamp transactions. This means that people do not have to rely on the trust the central banks to keep track of the transactions. The peer-to-peer blockchain technology can keep track of the old transaction without the fear of having them erased or lost. Because of blockchain's open source nature, Bitcoin is more versatile and programmable than central banking ledgers. If programmers need new functionality on the blockchain, they can simply innovate on top of the already existing software through consensus. This is difficult for central banks because of all of the regulations and central points of failure. So why bother with Bitcoin? At some point you'll hear people say, Bitcoin is great, but you'll never use it to buy your coffee every morning. That is a sign that they haven't really sat down to think about what money is or how different people around the world use it. In fact, people are already using Bitcoin to buy their morning coffee. Have you ever had an account frozen for some random irregularity or had to pay over $20 in international money transfer fees just to send your funds to a friend or loved one? Bitcoin is the perfect solution for all of those issues. Bitcoin is faster and cheaper than credit cards, all payments are final, fees are lower, and there is no risk of fraudulent chargeback. So what is a Bitcoin mining? It is an analogous to the mining of gold, but it is in a digital form. People compete to mine Bitcoin using computers to solve complex math puzzles. This is how Bitcoins are created. Miners introduce new Bitcoins into the network and also secure the system with transaction confirmation. Currently, a winner is rewarded with 25 Bitcoins roughly every 10 minutes. So what is the Bitcoin wallet? It is an application that stores, sends, and receives Bitcoins. The most common wallets are smartphone-based and desktop. Some apps have features that add value to your Bitcoin using experience. So who accepts Bitcoin? As of February 2015, over 100,000 merchants and vendors accept Bitcoins as payment. Instead of 2 to 3% fee typically imposed by credit card processors, merchants accepting Bitcoins often pay fees of 0 to less than 2% of the total purchase. The trend began in 2014 when Overstock.com announced that it would be accept Bitcoin payments. Several other large online retailers like eBay and Amazon followed suit. Other major companies to accept Bitcoin's payments include Target, CVS, WordPress.com, Subway, Victoria's Secret, PayPal, Expedia, Home Depot, the Apple App Store, and other more. I hope you really enjoy and learn more about Bitcoins in this presentation, and please let me know if you have any more questions. Now, if you see these signs, you know what to do next time you go to any of these stores. Thank you. Have a good night.